First, I now today onwards, simply I start this class with respecting Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. So, when we respect them duly, of course, that practice may help you have the very comfortable and mindful studies. So, first let me pray. Okay, you concentrate on my prayer. Namami Buddhang Gunasagaram Tang Satta Sadahotu Sukhi Avira Kayu Jiguntu Sakalo Dugandu Gaccanti Sabbi Maranang Nahancha Namami Dhammam Sugatena Desitam Satta Sadahantu Sukhi Avira Kayo Jiguccu Sakalo Dugando Gaccanti Sabbi Maranang Ahanca Namami Sangham Muni Raja Savakam Satta Sadahontu Sukhi Avira Kayo Jiguccu Sakalo Dugando Gaccanti Sabbi Maranang Ahanca. Okay.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, just we together respected Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha while reflecting impermanence of our body. So, if you start something with due respect, Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, of course, you would get good result. Today, I got result from the university this evening. When I got it, afterwards, I call up you each one to inform your result. Mamoru and Hiroko Sato, I called two of you, but you were busy, you did not respond. Then after, I call others, except Venerable Sensi. The Keiko Yamada and Unopened Kasper, both three of you know your result. Then, of course, you are very happy because you work hard, you work properly based on our advices, instruction. So you got good result. Maybe later, Mamoru and Hiroko Sato both are informed your result individually over the phone. When you got the result, of course, you would be you can be happy. Okay, then this year again, December, you are going to have the second part of the BA. Then, based on this result, please work hard, try to get good result of your second examination. Then third, after that, you would be graduated in our university. Then you will be qualified to have the convocation to award, to get your certificate. Okay. Therefore, this year, don't mix any classes. Sometimes our teachers some of them are very busy, not like me, they are busy. So that on and off, time to time, they may cancel their classes, but don't worry because they work voluntarily. Every teachers, we work volunteer basis. We contribute our knowledge for your success and well-being, for your good understanding. So, therefore, maybe perhaps from India, the professor, he's a professor, he's a professor in that Banaras University, Sanskrit University. So, sometimes he, with the reason he may, if he cancel your classes, don't get upset, don't worry. Based on you don't produce any evil attitude, evil thought on them. If you do so, you won't get good result, okay? Spread your myth, okay, sir is very busy. Sometime Venerable, maybe Asaji, Venerable Asaji is also busy. He works in another Buddhist center. He's committed, he has to do more work at the temple. Sometime he may circulate his email, canceling the classes, but don't get worried. And also Bhante Gunaratana, you know that he, of course, he won't cancel any classes. Even he was so busy, he would like to teach you. He love all of you, okay? He love all of you. He consider all of you as his own disciple, so that he may not cancel. Perhaps sometime if he cancel his classes, don't get upset or worry. Then when I cancel your class, you can blame me. You are free to blame, you are free to criticize me. Oh, one thing, what are you doing? Being you're here, you are nothing, do anything in the temple. Yes, why canceling. Don't cancel our class. You are free to raise your voice. Okay? Even you raise your voice, I don't get upset with you. Even when you blame, when you call me, I try to close to you. Okay? Therefore, please keep on blaming me. Okay, you are free to blame or criticize me. Okay, that way, please let us follow, let us do our classes continuously. Then try to get good result at the end of your examination, at the end of your this year. Okay, with that message, let us begin the class. I circulate. I sent the note, what I prepare, what I draft on ordination. Just try to read it, and also you wrote a good article, good essay on Pabbajja and Upasampada. Additionally, you can use this note, what I sent you last week, just few days ago. Today again, we are going to talk another point in the fact which are related to the ordination. Let us discuss point by point. On this lesson, you are going to learn about another 11 categories, 11 people, those who do not worthy, those who do not entitled to get ordination in the Buddhist order. They are 11 people, 11 categories. Then first, let us concentrate on first person, first category, or first person. It's meaning there are 11 persons, they may not able to get ordination. We are prohibited to make them ordain. We cannot ordain them. The first category is the Nabikave Ananunyato Mata Pituhi Putto Pabbajetabbo Yo Pabbajeya Apati Dukkatasa. This is the first rule. It is a Vinaya regulation. It is the regulation of code of conduct. Okay. Okay, Mamoru. Good evening, Mamoru. Yes, we started the class. Then I announced, I discussed with them some few matters with relation to your examination and class. When later, when I finished the class, I let you know your result, Mr. Mamoru. We got the result today. That is why just evening I call you, make you understand. I wanted to inform you your result individually. I did not circulate it anyone, so that later the class I let you know your result over the phone. Okay, that we are discussing the another type of people, those who unqualified to ordination. The first one, na bhikkave ananunyato mata pitu iputto pabbajetabbo yo pabbajeya dukkadasa apatti. This line can, because we are going to read out 11 times. When you read 11 times, at least when you read it one or two times, of course you could able to memorize it. All words are similar. Just simply you have to change only person, which to the person belongs to particular group. Suppose this other words are common in every regulation, every prajnapti. Therefore, just try to find na bhikkave, pabbājetabbo, yo pabbājeye, apati dukkhatassa. These are common. These terms are common to every sentences, every rules, regulation. Only you have to remember additionally as a new word, the which category, that is all. Therefore, at the beginning, just you try to remember the bhikkave pabbājetabbo yo pabbājeye apati dukkhatassa. This is the offense, the rules. That is the apatti. That is apatti. If you ordain someone, those who unqualified to get ordination, you would get apatti, dukkhatassa apatti. You would be the offender. Who? Ananonyato mata pituhi. The man who haven't taken permission from his parents. If the parent did not permit son to get ordained, he cannot ordain. Then it is a first regulation, person regulation. Then this is the regulation. This is regulation of the code of conduct in relation of Buddhist order, Buddhism order. So it is prohibited. It is prohibited to ordain a person who does not get proper permission from his parents. At the beginning, suppose when the Buddha emerged in the world, during that period, there was not such a regulation in Buddhist order. Firstly, after his first sermon, he got enlightenment. After that, he delivered the particular sermon called Dhammacakkappavattana. After that sutta, after that deliverance, there was five ascetic monks, the 5 group of people. They were listening him. They listened Buddha's preaching Dhamma. Then finally, one of the guy, Kondanya, understood. He understood Dhamma. Like that, Buddha keep on preaching them. Finally, they got understand. They understood Dhamma well. After that, Buddha made them ordain. And then after, at that time, of course, there was not such a regulation in the order. Later, because of the things what happened badly with this order, based on that incidents, Buddha enacted or promulgated different kinds of rule in order to protect Buddhist teaching, Buddhist order. Then, particularly, you know that King Suddhodana, who is Suddhodana, you know that who is Suddhodana? Kirko?
Buddha's father.
Yeah, Buddha's father. Then you know that Siddhartha. the King Sodona was emperor. He ruled the big kingdom, so that he was emperor. Then Siddhartha, King Siddhartha was his son. He left the world. You know that history. Then as a king, he hoped, he wished, oh, after my when I depart from the world, of course, Prince Siddhartha will take over the country. And he will take over my country, but he ordained. He left the world. After that, when he got enlightenment, when he established the Buddhist order, he ordained my another second son, Nanda. Then also that time also he kept quiet, didn't raise his voice. He just was quiet. Okay, never mind, let him ordain. Finally, yes, he thought of Prince Siddhartha, he left. After that, he make up mind, oh, never mind, I have another son. The Nanda is there, he will take over my kingdom. Then secondly, he also got ordination. The Buddha make him ordain. Then at that moment also, as a father, he kept quiet. He never raised his voice against the Buddha. Thirdly, then again what happened? There was a Rahula, his own baby, his own son. Then Buddha, he make him ordain. After that, then at the moment, Suddhodana was unable to tolerate his sensation, his feeling. That is why he approached Buddha. He went to the Buddha and respected him. Yes, he exchanged his greeting, proper greeting. After that, he sat one corner. He explained the what I felt when you go. When you left the world, you don't know, you can't understand. You can't read my heart. What happened when you left the world? Again, what did you did? Then I just make up mind. I control my mind. I control my feeling. I tolerate everything. But what happened when I console my mentality, thinking other way? Again, what did you did? You again took my second son, the Nanda, your brother, younger brother. Then you make him ordain. And thirdly, you making Rahula, your own son, make ordain. Now, nobody who will take care of this country after me. Nobody there who will be able to continue this kingdom. Therefore, whenever serve. Today onwards, you don't make any boy, you don't make ordain any boy. Then he requested him. Then the Buddha accepted. Buddha accepted it. He respect his demand request. That way, the many rule was enacted by the Buddha. Then today we are discussing that first rule. Ananunyato means Ananunyato means not haven't permitted, has not permitted by the parents. You should not ordain them. Okay, understand? Okay. Then some explanations are there. Sometimes it is the first, the main rule is that you are not, we cannot ordain any boys, any child without proper due permission from parents. Sometimes that in the order, maybe suppose somebody ordinate some boy or person having taken parents' permission, get ordination, get ordained in the Buddhist order. Then now he become a monk. Now he lives in the order. Due course of the time, maybe he discussed, he cannot tolerate the things, what is going on in the Buddhism. It's a very hard life, many things. He cannot suit, he cannot tolerate the things as a young boy, as a young guy. So that what he decided to destroy. Because of his uneasiness, he decided to go back to home. Then he goes to house. When he when he goes to the house, again he think, oh, better, this life is troublesome. This household, this domestic life, it is a very troublesome. There's no peaceful environment. So that better I ordain again. Then he go to the temple. When he go to the temple, then if he request reordination, of course, we cannot ordinate. We cannot ordinate him. First, at the beginning, first time he got the permission from parents, but afterwards he stay temporary. He stay for a while in the order. After that, he disturbed. When he disturbed, after some time, if he wants to become a monk, then that time, at the second time, thinking, oh, he was here. At the first he ordained here. Based on that, you cannot ordain. We cannot ordain him without permission. Parents, without person. Secondly, he has to get permission from his parents. Then only we can make him ordain. Okay, that is the second point. Then thirdly, maybe some boys, or there are some who are very arrogant. There are some boys who are aggressive. So angry, like that. Then if such a boy comes to the temple and requests, oh, Venerable, I am here. I want to be a monk. Please make me ordain. Then he will threat. He sometimes, because he has a idea to get ordained. He's very eager to get ordination, so that he sometimes he will threat you. He will, if you do not make me ordain, you know what I'm going to do? I will make a danger. I will beat you. I will attack against you. I don't want to go back to home. No, I don't That way, sometimes he will threat. He will he raise his voice against the his senior monk or teacher. He will threaten you. I don't want to go back. I don't go home back. Even you ask me go back to home, I don't. And also, if you do not make me ordain, I will suicide myself. I don't want to go back home. I will suicide myself. Then at that point, at that moment, nothing to do because of his life, that the monk should make him ordain to save, protect his life, because he purposely, he very strongly, he says that I am going to suicide myself. I will lose my life. Otherwise, I will punish, or I will beat you. Like that, he will, many ways, he tried to make monks fear. They know that then, in that case, thinking of his life, if we do not make him audience, perhaps he will kill, he will suicide himself. Then it could be the very bad thing, so that we should not pave the way for that things, so that we should make him audience. And at that moment, we are free. We can make him audience, make him audience. Therefore, this way, there are some points what we have to follow. There are some factor regulation what we have followed in our, when we do ordination, some purpose, some persons. That is the first category. That is the first category. Okay. Understand? Okay. Mamoru?
But third part, I'm not so sure. The boy is very arrogant, aggressive, and maybe he will threaten the monks that I want to be get ordination, or he said I will suicide myself. In that case, he will be get ordination, or he will not get ordination.
Because at the moment he shows his characteristic. Actually that the things, that declaration given by him, that the voice raised by him in a bad way, because he has he eagerly wanted to be a monk. That is why he forced monk. Therefore, if it is really bad, his attitude is very bad. It is the way of behavior at the moment is very unworthy, very bad. But here, we are advised to consider his life. He determinedly he says that I am going to suicide myself if you do not make ordination. At the moment, the monks, they know they are the expression released by him. This moment is very bad. We know that. Monks know that. But considering their bad character, if we do not make him ordained, perhaps sometimes he will suicide himself. Then what will happen? That when it happened, the blame, criticize will come to monks. That is why that sense of making him protect. In order to save his life, we should make him ordained. After that, when he enters the Buddhist order, when he accomplishes his vision, his aspiration, of course, he becomes, sometimes he becomes cool, he will be cooled down, say, then we can train him after that. We can train him, we can advise him. This is not the way how to develop personality or characters. This is the way, please follow. Like that we can train. If you don't obey, if you do not accept it request, perhaps if he kill himself, if he make danger for the monks, then it could be the danger than making him ordained. Therefore, with that sense, we should ordain such boy. Now, okay?
Okay, I understand. Okay, thank you very much.
Then the Hiroko Hato, the first law, did you understand?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Huh? No?
First, if some boy, they couldn't get the permission from parents, then the such person, such boy can't ordain, can't get ordained. And also, if a person who eager to get ordination, but the person's behavior is very bad. If a monk would not accept such a person, the person is going to suicide or something, it's very dangerous. Then the monk would receive the such person for enter the ordination, and after that, such monk would train the such bad person. Then they would be very good person, maybe.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, Koyamada-san, want to say something bit more?
Yes, I heard that there are 3 points. First one is one who could not get permission from his parents. He cannot get ordained. And the second one is I'm not sure about first he couldn't get permission, but after his parents give him permission, and then he can become a monk.
Okay.
And the third one is a person who is very arrogant and very bad attitude. And fourth monk, if I cannot become a monk, I will suicide myself. And then monk should give him ordination and then train him.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Anupama Kasatri.
Bhanteji, I have learned this from this lecture that the person who wants to be ordained in the Bhikkhu Sangha should have the permission from his parents, can be ordained. Second, if his parents give him permission, then he can be ordained in the Bhikkhu Sangha. And the third type, if someone is very arrogant and insisting to become a monk by threatening the Bhikkhu Sangha or Bhikkhu, then he shows his characteristics. Although he is showing his characteristics of arrogance, monks can ordain him and teach them how to develop their qualities and tame their mind and heart, so he can become led towards the path of Nibbana. He can be ordained in the Bhikkhu Sangha. This I learned from the first Vinaya of ordination. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, then Nano Rahul Kasp.
Today's topic was the person's prohibition from the ordination. First is without parent or guardian permission, Bhikkhu cannot ordain anyone. Second one is if someone become a monk and he go back to the house life and want to second time ordain, he need permission second time also. Third one is there is a rule without guardian or parent permission, no one can become a monk. But in the case of if he is very arrogant and threaten the monk and even he tried to kill them himself, in that case monk can be make ordain. These are the three top points. Thank you very much.
Okay, then it's good enough, but maybe you can later when I finish this, I will send the note, then you can read it, then prepare yourself. Okay, then the second category may be a little longer, so that I may not able to conclude, explain all the details under that category. So that I want to say, I think two of you, but all of you, because you want to draft a letter. Otherwise, I draft the letter. I send all of you to then go through the letter, read the letter, and type your own way and sign it. Sign yourself, put your signature below the letter, then send it to me. With those letters, I am going to write another letter to the university asking for our examination schedule. Okay, the next December, last time, of course, you got the problem in getting leaves because you are very busy with the work, you cannot get leave. So that is why I want to ask them to schedule our exam conveniently for our students. That is why personally you have to request. You have to request, write it mentioning your problem. Last time, how you manage it, what problem you got it, based on that timetable. The mentioning all the difficult what you felt, what you had during last time, mentioning you have to drop one letter individually, then put sign it, send it me scanning. Scan it, scan the letter with sign. Then you send me, email me. Then I will forward your mail to them, accompany my letter, my request. That way we want to arrange the next December examination. Okay. Did you understand what I say?
Yes,
Yes,
Bhante.
Bhante.
Okay.
Yes.
Please write. Again, we have to rewrite. You, I think, send both of you send it, but I cannot find out. Maybe it happened to delete
Okay.
the email. When there are many emails are there. Sometimes I, without mindfulness, without proper consideration, I just delete.
Okay, no problem.
Because sometimes you send your assignment, sometimes send your other thing, though that is fine. Then Keiko Yamada-san, could you please inform the sensei also this matter?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
you can
I will
ask
do
him.
it. Yes.
Because we cannot call him. We know he's busy. We cannot get him.
Yes, okay.
So first of all, you can call and share with him all the note and everything.
Yes, Bhante.
Okay. Then second one, another the second category. Just I bit explain because another few minutes are there. The Nabikave Panchehi Hangehi Putto. That is the new word. Others are same. Pabbajetabbu. Pabbajetabbu. Yo pabbajeye apatti dukkatas. Apatti dukkatas. Putto. Affected. Putto means affected with Panchanga, 5 facts. Now our Zoom is okay, no? Now no problem.
No problem. Zoom is okay.
Okay, I think I got the email from they settled down it. Okay, they technical. Panchahange Putto, the man who affected with 5 facts. It's mean 5 disease here. Later we discuss those particular specific disease, ailment or sicknesses, illnesses. They are very particular. That one who affected with these 5 kinds of disease should not ordain. This is a regulation. This is a regulation. That is what is first one. Kutta. K-U-T-T-H-A. T is a t sound with dot. Kutta. Leprosy. Kutta means a leprosy. It is a skin disease. In our skin, it occurs. It appears. Kusta. It grows. And you got it as much as big the small fingers nail, small finger is this one, this much first, as much as big the nail of the small finger. It start. What happened later? It grows. Day by day, you eat it like that. It can become a growth. That is a kutta, leprosy. Ganda means G-A-N-D-A. A N D dot N Ganda under N dot under D dot Ganda means boil. You know the boil like a lemon. Sometime in our body there is a boil as big as a lemon. There are in the body some, but it doesn't fester. It is just stay as a boil without festering. It doesn't become a wound, but it appears as a big boil, as big as a lemon, like that. Okay. No, that is I explain later. Today, just try to remember the term of the disease. Ganda boil. Kilas. Kilas means the disease. You know that tuberculosis. It is called. We call it. It is appear. It in your lungs. The lungs. It is a lungs disease. Lungs disease. Cutaneous disease or tuberculosis disease. Class. What is called it inside. You can't, when you have that, you cannot breathe properly. Always you coughing, due to the failure of the your lungs. You cannot properly breathe. That is the kilas. The source. This one is a source. Source means the drying up. It is drying. Sometimes our skin become a dry, no moisture because of certain under some circumstances. Our skin become so dry. When it become dry, you got another disease. It is called source itchy. You always itch. Itchy means if you start the itching, you cannot stop it. You don't. You need to done it. You need to itchy continuously. You don't like to take your finger from that point. That point, especially when you heat up, because there's a heat inside. When increase that heatness in the bodily heatness, because of due to that, you come a dry up. You got that disease. However, that heatness, what arises in the body, must release. If you could not release it, it work on inside based on that. That heatness comes out from the particular point of your body. Then that point, of course, you should itchy always. You are very happy when you itch it. You cannot stop it. When you stop it, again you love. Again you want to itch over there. That is what we call, what is called the consumption. We call it consumption. Source means consumption. Itch. We explain later. The next one is apamar. epilepsy. Pamara means we call it as that this is a very dangerous disease. That is very dangerous. When you got that disease, you are unconscious. You cannot memorize. You cannot. Sometimes you are through your nostril, from your mouth. Sometimes the blood will come out, but flames are coming through your nose and your mouth. That your body become very hard, like a wood, no function. In Sri Lanka, we call it me mesmori. It is a me mesmori. In Sri Lanka, we call, I don't know what you say in your Hindi, Japan.
Hindi, it is called mirgi.
Huh?
Mirgi.
Meridi. Japan, Mamoru?
Sorry, I don't know the
I don't
words.
know. Okay, then I'll explain you again what is it properly, exactly, then you can prepare, you can create the name for that in Japan. Okay, you design. Okay, then this file, next Tuesday, I will explain in detail. I give more accounts of that, each one, okay? Now, stop it. 2 minutes, I can pray for you. Any question? Anything you want to ask?
No, Bhante.
Nothing, eh? Okay, it is good. And if you don't ask anything, I'm very happy. No answering. Okay, thank you so much. Then let us share merit with let us share our good thoughts and loving kindness with all one for their success and well-being and good luck. Dukkapatta ca nindukka bhayapatta ca nibbaya sokapatta ca nissoka hontu sabbi pipanino.
Sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay,
Thank you very much, Bhante.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Bhante.
Good
Okay,
night.
Good night. See you, see you next day.
Good
Mamoru,
night.
can see you next day.
See you. Thank you.